Are we live? If you're here, say hi in the chat. Okay, we're gonna talk about SPL BiG. Wow, this is a 500 US dollar hardware unit that is now available in the subscription program. And if you have Plugin Alliance Mega Bundle, you can actually get it super cheap, super cheap. And they actually even have this subscription on sale for even less right now. So this is the time to hop on that and grab it because this is the subscription bundle that I can't live without because it kind of just keeps getting better. It just gets better and better. They just came out with the black box HGE. Well, Q is what it's called, but it's an EQ with black box technology in it, which is insane. And for years, people have used the original black box. I heard about it in audio production school, how it was one of the things that they would run film audio through before they printed the final mix for films. And so this is getting great. The plugins that we have access to on our computers. Okay, yes, thank you for the warning. So my mic battery is getting low, so I'll try not to rant in this angle too long. But yeah, and so we're going to dive into now. We have SPL BiG, which has been like a thing, a secret tool that people have been putting on their master bus for a long time to just sort of do that like final shaping, widening, magical thing that it does. And it is kind of scary. And we're going to dive into it. We're going to throw it on the master bus in the mix that I've been working on, the song I've been working on, and then maybe throw it on some like bass instruments and just see what it does and some other things, vocals even like separately. So we're just gonna kind of polish the mix. Also, as far as like finishing the song, we're kind of close to the end now. We took a little bit of a hiccup because our Neutron 5 trial expired, and we didn't renew it because, well, we got Plugin Alliance. So yeah. All right, so we're gonna hop into there, and if you're here, like I said, just say hi. Just say hi. Thanks to all the new subscribers, people following along. This has been a lot of fun. And yeah, we're looking to finish another song here at Get Songs Done. And if you're looking to finish songs, oh, for those of you that don't know, by the way, I'm Jakey Wakey. I'm the musical artist and author, and I don't know whatever this is, Jakey Wakey. Uh, and yeah, make sure that if you've been stuck in your songwriting, this is the channel. And if you've been stuck just in general, like posting content, creating stuff, making things, or just getting out of bed, even, I have videos about that on the other channel. You can check those out. Actually, this video here, where did it go? This one. You should watch this one. I got this. Here we go. There we go. This video on the Jakey Wakey channel about getting unstuck. It's like a series I'm just starting about becoming a creator and like just being okay with being a creator. I know like this is the world we're in now. So some of us are struggling to put ourselves out there because all the judgment, the fears, and all that kind of stuff, and that keeps coming up for me as well. And this is sort of how I'm getting over it. And especially since there are songs on my channel that are made by someone else, and so it's even more frustrating because I wouldn't want my family to even listen to these songs. And so yeah, so that happened. All right, let's moving along into this session here. Let me open up the Studio One and change microphones before this dies. And here we go. There, you should hear me now just as clear, if not clearer. And I'll charge this back up here, charge this baby up, and we'll be ready for later. And yeah, let's try out the brand new Plugin Alliance SPL BiG. What a name. I'm going to throw it on the master bus just to see what it does. I'm going to throw it on. Man, I wish now that I'm looking at it, like I kind of want to. I'm going to throw it on before the limiters here. I've got 2 limiters. So I'm going to throw it on before maybe both of them. And then we'll see. Whoops, this is not the thing. So let's just look for BiG. SPL BiG. There it is. PSD3, and we're going to throw it on before the limiters and just see what it does. I need to activate it, so let's do that. and then I'll throw this up here, and then my personal information will get thrown online, and then I'll throw this here, and we'll activate. Great. Should have did this before. This is live, by the way, in case you're wondering why I didn't edit this out. All right, this is the song we've been working on. We're gonna press play. I don't know. Hopefully everything sounds okay, and I'm gonna use headphones here so it doesn't bleed through, so you get an accurate kind of vibe of what this is. Oh, well, I said I was gonna use headphones. All right, everything changes, and this may throw my my voice out of sync now. We'll just have to deal with it. All right. That's loud for me. I don't know about you. Okay. Well, let's just... This is doing actually way more than I anticipated. Usually when I was listening to some of the samples, it was like more subtle. And I think the reason it's so extreme in this case is because I have the TDR limiter and this has got mid-side mode on. And so it's already blowing up the sides. And basically, from my understanding, like the SPL BiG, the reason that it doesn't cause that much phase issues is because they process the mid and the side information separate. So you're essentially just increasing the side information with some magic, the under the hood stuff. So we have also these like special bonus settings controls here if you click that. So let's give it another listen. And I don't know, hey, Plugin Alliance, why are you hiding all the extra controls like by default? I mean, maybe, I guess it makes sense, but like the I used the black box EQ for like 2 streams before I knew there was like extra stuff. Like there was like one panel for more stuff and then another panel for even more stuff. And like I was like, I mean, it would have been nice to know, but I mean, it's my fault, I guess, for not watching the tutorial video or like looking at the instructions. But like, you know, I guess, and for most people, maybe they just need this one screen. So because you can mess up your mix here, I guess, but still. And I've noticed like people that do this for a living, they tend to have this on their master bus and they have it set like something like this, the hardware unit set something like this. But for me, it's sort of blowing it up, I think, too much. It's adding some kind of mid-rangey something. Okay, we're gonna let's go ahead and do the gain matching thing. And now we can just turn it off and see if it sounds better or not. Yeah, it's doing some really, I don't know if it's actually doing a mid-range thing or if just the information in the sides is super mid-rangey, but it's really bothering me the way that it's making that thing sound. So for me, I think having this on when you first start mixing actually would make more sense. I think that is the workflow for this piece of gear. Or maybe even throwing it on the buses, because I really wanted to know what it would do to my drums, because my drums feel like they're not sitting in this mix correctly. And I'm just really curious what that will do. So I'm going to throw it on the drums, and maybe we can get it to just sit right. You know what I mean? So down here. Maybe I should throw it on the drum bus. That would have probably made more sense. Let's do that. Yes, we're doing quite a bit here. We actually have a black box cue, we have a DSEQ, and a limiter. So we're going to do the same thing. We're going to just throw this BiG on the drum bus, I guess, before the TDR. And maybe that's what's going on, is I already have a lot of stereo width going on. So this is maybe just too much, you know. But let's see. Oops. Oh, wait. All drums. That's what I meant to do. Yeah, I shouldn't have to turn this on every time also. So we're just listening to the drums here. And I don't know why they don't. It kind of just smears. I don't know. And it's definitely an improvement. We did an auto gain. Let's auto gain. I mean, it's definitely a huge. It's a huge improvement. Now, when I adjusted the range and made it more full range, it kind of like it made it too loose. Like the drums became loose and not tight. So just a little bit, I guess, goes a longer way than I expected. I'm curious what this bass button's gonna do when I turn this on. Yeah. Okay, let me auto gain that. Okay, all right. Well, that I think made a pretty significant improvement to the drums. It's pretty subtle, I mean, overall, but every little bit helps. It's these little bits that help get your mix to that final stage. Like you did this thing and this thing and this thing and this thing. These little tiny decisions and things that you add. which is part of why mixing takes so long. And then it's like sometimes the next day you come back and you want to undo all of it. So, so I'm noticing like just a huge mid-range thing happening here that's really bothering me. And so maybe it's this thing. Maybe I went too far with something. Probably. Maybe I just need to cut more mid-range. That's low mid though. Hold on. Let's see what we need to do here. It's really bothering me here. So this is here. Also, I did want to mention this. Sometimes, maybe not. I'll put it at the end. I'll put it at the end. It's about your ears. And I discovered something recently that has made a huge difference on my hearing, and like literally overnight, like last night. So you're not hearing the benefits of this yet, but yeah, it's like a chiropractor kind of thing that I discovered, and if you're curious about it, just you're gonna have to wait to the end or fast forward if you're watching this later, because I'll chat about that because I think it's really important, and but at the same time, I don't want to get too distracted from what I'm doing here. So. It's just this sound. Like, I don't know how to make it not sound like this. I know it's a mid-rangey thing I have going on. It's just like, I don't know, it's just bothering me so much. I don't know why. Okay, and now we have this BiG on all the instruments. So let's just see what it sounds like. See if we still get that mid-rangey thing when we do this. Yeah. I don't know why these all sound so much louder, so maybe just need to auto adjust the gain. There we go. So I was making decisions that turning this down too much probably because of that. Hold on, let's just turn it back up a little bit. And this really crunchy mess of a sound, I think it needs its own help. spectral EQ on here, so it's a little harsh. It's so weird how and all this is basically a soothe, but I think this sounds better than soothe, so yeah, there's these little mid-range frequencies that just put out. And we can just clamp them off. And now maybe it's okay to turn up the side some more.
Don't get me wrong, we'll find a way. You're stuck in the weeds cause you're crawling. Going faster in your mind but you're stalling. Get out of the dirt, you're falling. Better get up now cause you're all in. No.
Okay, so we're still, that sound is still too loud to me. And we'll gain match again. Just let me turn this one down again. They're kind of clashing in a way, the two sounds. Okay, and then we'll gain match this. And I have this idea to throw this on the basses. And this could, I mean, this is all just an experiment, right? So we're just experimenting.
Spread your wings now, you're sorry. Be the architect of your future, no doubt, no fear. No heroes here to hold the fort. We'll find break a way. Out of the cocoon, you're glowing. Spread your wings now, you're sorry. We'll find break a way. Out of the cocoon, you're glowing. Spread your wings now, you're sorry. Be the architect of your future, no doubt, no fear. No heroes here to hold the fort. It's holding you down, time to cut the cord. Get me wrong, we'll find break a way. Out of the cocoon, you're glowing.
Normally this is probably not something you want to do, but we do have the mono maker here, so we can go ahead and kind of like safely do maybe 80 and down. I don't know. I like to gamble here, maybe 60.
Spread your wings now, you're sorry. Be the architect of your future, no doubt, no fear. No heroes here to hold the fort. It's holding you down, time to cut the cord. You're on the path, move forward. Don't stand in your own ways, time for the chorus. Can't wait for another day. Time's gonna slip away. If it pleases you, I guess I'll stay. Don't get me wrong.
Wow. Wow.
guess I'll stay. Don't get me wrong, we'll find a way. You're stuck in the weeds cause you're crawling, going faster in your mind, you're just stalling. Get out of the dirt, you're falling. Better get up now cause you're all in. No heroes here to hold the fort. It's holding you down, time to cut the cord. You're on the path, move forward, don't stand in your own way. It's time for the chorus. Can't wait for another day. Time's gonna slip away. If it pleases you, I guess I'll stay. Don't get me wrong, we'll find a way. The cocoon, you're glowing, spread your wings now. Time's gonna slip away. If it pleases you, I guess I'll stay. Don't get me wrong, we'll find a way. You're stuck in the weeds cause you're crawling, going faster in your mind, you're just stalling. Get out of the dirt, you're falling. Better get up now cause you're all in. No heroes here to hold the fort. It's holding you down, time to cut the cord. You're on the path, move forward, don't stand in your own way. It's time for the chorus. Can't wait for another day.
My computer is obviously kind of maxed out, but you can certainly hear the difference. This is done to the vocals. Wow. That's all I got. It's wow.
Can't wait for another day. Time's gonna slip away. If it pleases you, I guess I'll stay. Don't get me wrong, we'll find a way. You're stuck in the weeds cause you're crawling, going faster in your mind, you're just stalling. Get out of the dirt, you're falling. Better get up now cause you're all in. No heroes here to hold the fort. It's holding you down, time to cut the cord. You're on the path, move forward, don't
Now there's some brightness artifact from this, some kind of high-end, probably saturation.
If it pleases you, I guess I'll stay. Don't get me wrong, we'll find a way. Out of the cocoon, you're glowing. Spread your wings now, you're soaring. Be the architect of your future. No doubt, no fear. No heroes here to hold the fort. It's holding you down, time to cut the cord. You're on the path, move forward, don't stand in your own way. It's time for the chorus. Can't wait for another day. Time's gonna slip away. If it pleases you, I guess I'll stay. Don't get me wrong, we'll find a way. Can't wait for another day. Time's gonna slip away. If it pleases you, I guess I'll stay. Don't get me wrong, we'll find a way. Can't wait for another day. Time's gonna slip away. If it pleases you, I guess
I don't know where the drums went, but there they go.
don't get me wrong, we'll find a way. You're stuck in the weeds cause you're crawling, going faster in your mind, you're just stalling. Get out of the dirt, you're falling. Better get up now cause you're all in. No heroes here to hold the fort. It's holding you down, time to cut the cord. You're on the path, move forward, don't stand in your own way. It's time for the chorus. Can't wait for another day. Time's gonna slip away.
So we've just taken our highest level buses and put this on there. I mean, let's turn them off. Let's just turn them all off. SPL BiG here, SPL BiG here, and SPL. So it is still doing some kind of volume increase, and I don't think it's intentional. I think the volume increase is coming because there's more side information, and then the TDR limiter on the master bus is raising the side information. So it's like an unintentional volume increase because it does have level matching that we're using. So I think I'm actually going to dial it back just a little bit because it's just a little much, but it's pretty cool. Maybe 11. I just love that the mix doesn't fall apart in mono. So we definitely do need to bring these instruments back up. I keep wanting to turn them down. Oh, and here we have, yeah. And maybe that's why. Let's see if this sounds better. Oh, oops. Something goofy happened with my camera. Get that fixed real quick. Okay. Am I back? No. Worse. It's been doing this. I think it might just be the cable. Alright. Yeah, I gotta unplug it and plug it back in. Just one sec. I don't know why it's doing this. Okay. Oh. Maybe there's an update for this. Let me just switch it to... What can I do? FaceTime. Just does not. It's not loving me right now. So maybe I just need to like have it out long enough to know. There it is. Alright. I think it's gonna be fine. Alright. No worries. Oh. Funsies. Okay. This camera is so clear, so crispy. So glad I got it back. Just need this to work. Okay. So what I was trying to do was type here 100%. Now this is likely going to be even wider than it was. Yeah. I'm actually doing this way less than I anticipated. Okay, and now we need to find. So I feel like the drums kind of fall apart at the end with all the cymbals going on. I'm not really exactly sure how to fix this bit with the cymbals going crazy. I do have this here, trying to take care of that. Just like really... Yeah, it's just a much subtler thing for the drums because it's already, the drums are kind of processed in, you know, a lot in the plugin. So doing too much is going to break it. Like, Something that's really strange that I just noticed is that the first verse is kind of quiet, and the second verse, see how, like, let me see if I did something different. So this is louder, probably 4.8. Yeah. Okay, so let's just go back to the first one and maybe turn up. Okay, so there's no first vocal bus. These should be going to Vox stack bus, or yeah. There we go. Now I'm noticing there's more SC-ness from that bus. So. Very strange. Because I have this here. I think I'm just taking out too much here. Oh, they just sound thinner coming through here instead of the... No, what are we doing? We have a black box EQ on the first bus, but we don't have that. We have it here, so we're hitting the mag. Okay, and this would explain the air. Maybe too much air here. Okay. And then we have, that's the high-end issue. And then here's probably another high-end issue here. We don't need to do that. Okay, we'll just do like a little de-essing here on the background vocals. Do a quick one. It does sound... Just too much. Just a little bit. Just a little lower frequency. All right. Yeah, it's so I did something, like I said yesterday, to help my hearing, and it's kind of crazy. It's sort of hard to believe. So now I can hear all these S's and things that I couldn't hear, I don't know, for 6 months, a year. So I don't even know how I made music not being able to hear this stuff and put songs out, but I did. And that would explain why my mixes are not necessarily 100%. But I got a massive amount of hearing back last night, or yesterday. Yeah, last night. Yesterday. And yep. Yeah, I'm going to tell you all about that at the end of this video. Live stream. Let me check the chat, see if anybody's here. I hope I didn't miss you. Whoops, not that one. Also watch this video though. There it is. Okay. All right, I hope you guys are enjoying this. I'm kind of just wow, I think if you threw it on the master bus as you were mixing, you would not have this big of a. It wouldn't mess up your mix so much. But since I've already processed the living daylights out of everything and already sort of opened up the stereo field because of having the TDR limiters in MS mode, putting this on after that kind of makes things a little screwy. So I don't think it's a master bus plugin for me, but I think it is definitely like a subgroup plugin for me. And yeah, the reason that I do process my subgroups so much is because, well, one, overall volume level, but two, if you decide to mix in Atmos, you can use those stereo buses as like your beds or your Atmos, to place inside the Atmos mix. So if I come back later and redo the mix and throw it in Atmos, then it'll be a lot easier for it to translate and sound like this mix. So there we go. Just a second. I'm pretty much wrapping this up, and then I'm gonna get to the hearing thing. So if you're curious about that, if anybody has hearing issues, let me know. And or even temporary hearing issues, like if it just comes and goes, or like if you get a cold or anything like that, that kind of messes you up. I got some tricks to kind of open all that up. I don't know why the drums just cut out. Hopefully they show up in the final mix. There you go. So according to this, I have way too much bass. It's not something I want to fix on the master. Okay, so I think it's just a matter of like literally turning the volume down of the basses and handling these kick drums a little bit somehow. I should have some things set up to handle the kick drums on the individual instruments. So we're just going to kind of fix this. We have this guy here. This should be able to... So I have this saturation here. We kind of want to maybe cut the low end, which we are doing. So maybe just go one more notch there. All right, and maybe that will fix that low end, and then the low end on the drums here. We'll just do a cut. We'll just add like half a dB, and then maybe the drums. Okay. What is this high end from? Okay, let me play the same spot and let's see if it's from the vocals or from the drums. Looks like it's from the hi-hat on the drums. Okay, just turn that down. I'm getting the impression that this track is just too loud. We are in mono right now. Fortunately, we kept this as an instrument, so we can just turn this hi-hat down some more. Not a lot of high end on this hi-hat. And let's see here if the balance is still messed up. So I'm guessing this bass is from the basses. Not so much the kick drum. This may be an indication to also just turn the basses down. I'm not hearing the sub. Oh, it's the first verse. There's no sub. Sorry. And we put the basses closer, but I'm actually thinking maybe a little bit farther away. I was actually thinking the other way. It does sound so cool, right? It's just a volume thing. And I just keep turning things down, so there's a good chance I'll have to process the master bus a little harder. Let's see how we're doing over here on the limiter. Yeah. So we're like hitting actually this final limiter much softer than we were before. So I think I'm gonna have to turn everything up here. I need the drums to kick in. Let's just go over here to this second verse here. Let me know if it's too loud over there. Now that this is more balanced, I'm really able to push this even harder, which is pretty wow. I'm turning down the mix for you guys. I'm gonna turn this up some more. Maybe we're hitting this limiter too hard. This compressor is pretty invisible. Like it really just... I'm gonna switch this to mid-side for even this high frequency thing, because I think that will help with that craziness at the end here. with the cymbals going crazy. And the drums keep cutting out. Maybe just 9, since we're doing... if you can hear this. I think this is what is messing up my mids. Let me try it the other way. Yeah. Okay, so we're kind of doing this the opposite of... I think maybe there's just too much low information in that thing, that sound. Let's clean that up just real quick. There's something. Something here happening. Well, that was signal needed. Just got this. There. That's kind of softens it. It's like a lot. It's a lot going on with the sound. But maybe it was better with nothing. No EQ. No, that's definitely worse. Ah, okay. That's better. care if it sounds like crazy. I don't know why I like it without the look ahead more. It just does some kind of weird typing thing. I know I'm probably overdoing this. This happens. We're mixing loud, and we're at the ear fatigue point. Maybe just dial this up a little. Should be in a 9 range. Alright. So if you are following along and listening to these mixes, you can find them in the Discord. We are changing the name of the song, but for now, I'm just going to hit bounce and bounce it like this. And maybe we have a final mix. Maybe we don't. We don't know, actually. Yeah. And also, switch microphones. Okay. Is this thing on? Is it on? Okay. So if you're stuck in your songwriting, and seriously, this is everything I know about getting unstuck. Here is the songwriting remedy. It is just a bunch of stuff to like help you get motivated to start your song. Also, it also includes the song brief builder, so you can create a song brief for your own song, which is the workflow that got me writing songs. Because I got hired to write songs, and they would send me a song brief, and then I would actually, every time I get stuck, I just go back and look at the song brief. So this tool will allow you to write a song brief for your own song, and then also this is out. Imposter. This is the song about all the things, the versions of the word imposter are included in this song. So go check that out. It's in all the places that you listen to music. Yeah. And then we'll switch to this, I guess. Yeah. And let me take, oh, stop following me. That's fine. Let me just take this off. And if you're here, thanks for watching. Thanks to all the new subscribers. Really appreciate it. We're starting to really get some momentum here. And so just let me know what you want to see. You want to see more plugin reviews? You want to see more whatever? I don't know. But because, there are playlists of me writing songs from scratch on the channel. So if you go to the homepage, you can pick a playlist, and it will have live streams of me coming up with lyrics, coming up with song briefs, coming up with songs, noodling around, all the stuff, all the way to a finished production. So including this one. So there's a playlist for this song as well. This one has been a little bit rough because we had some start and stops with vocal performance issues, and the singer was not always there, which happens. And then we also have some plugin trial issues. So let's get to it. Let's get just 1 second. We're going to get to the ear fixing. I was going to tell you guys to reach out personally, but maybe if you just have questions about this, because look, I'm not a doctor. Okay. So I don't know what your ear problems are exactly, but I had surgery in this ear a long time ago. And so this was my bad ear. And so my good ear is over here. And I can still hear pretty good out of this ear, but it's definitely a little bit quieter and a little bit more muffled than this ear. And so Um, uh, what has happened over the last year is I got an ear infection maybe, well, 2 years ago now, but like it came back again. And then this ear was now my bad ear for a long time, maybe almost close to a year. And so yesterday, I discovered something based on resetting your nervous system from a chiropractor. And they have this machine that there's a like between your jaw and your ear, there's a soft spot here, and a machine that like punches it really fast. What looks uh, like a little teeny plunger thing. And so, well, I don't have one of those machines. So last night I was just sort of pushing this. And you have to be careful. Please use your brain and your common sense. Um, but I was just pushing this and over and over, hitting it, pushing it, getting my finger in there a little bit. Not too hard, but kind of hard. Um, just and stuff start to come loose a little bit and drain a little bit. And within a few hours. Now, I did get a headache after this, so you just please be careful. I was probably going a little too far. So please be careful. But my hearing in my right ear opened up. Now, this is also I'm sure you've heard of this, where you can like, you know, hold your nose and blow and pop your ears. So I did that first. And then this after. The blowing and popping my ears did not actually fix completely everything. So I did this after. And then also the laying down on your bed and laying your head off of the bed, kind of just getting your neck moving, because most of us sit like this at the computers all day, and we walk around like this, and we haven't corrected our posture, and there's all this like fluid that can drain. And so I imagine for me, I had just had something just stuck in there for a long time. So you want to get that out. This, well, I'm not recommending necessarily that you do this, but this is what I did. So like I said, this is not medical information. This is just what I did, and now I can hear S's and things that I couldn't hear before. And so like I'm really excited to get back to working on music now that my ears have opened back up and I've got like way more hearing back. And I know this is a sensitive subject, and it's like it's hard for people in our industry to talk about, because you don't want people to think that you can't hear because you're mixing or you're doing whatever. But if you've seen me stream and make all these songs, I've done it where my quote unquote bad ear is better than my good ear for the last 6 months to a year. And so you can definitely put out music even if you have hearing damage. Um, I really rely on a lot of visual tools and a lot of like listening in mono, a lot of those kinds of things to really just improve my mixes because of the physical limitation. And now I've kind of found a cheat code, and I think this might be a solution for me. And if it helps you, let me know. Let me know if you try it out. And just be careful, of course. You know, this is your neck and your brain and all that kind of stuff. But there's something to be said about resetting your autonomic nervous system as well. So it's doing all kind of beneficial things. So just be careful, and let me know if you try it. And also, if you were here about the SPL big plugin, go back to the beginning. Thanks for showing up. And also thanks to all the new subscribers. So yeah, that's going to be that. Thanks for being here, man. It's just like I finally get people showing up in the stream, and then I gotta go. But no, really, really, thank you. And tomorrow, we should be starting a new song. We're going to be doing a cover song using the stem separation feature in Studio One, then maybe kind of combining some splice loop. I don't know how we're going to do it exactly. This could be splice loops. It could be anything. Who knows? So make sure you've got the bell on for that, and we'll see you tomorrow. Oh, and by the way, watch another video. There's other videos on the channel. Yeah.